The Yealink BH74 wireless Bluetooth headset. Who's the best user for this? And is this right for you? Let me tell you what my experience has been like using this headset for the past almost 4 months. I got to tell you, there are very few devices that impress me because there's a lot built in and it addresses a lot of problems for many users. Who is this for? If you're somebody that is a remote worker, you're a hybrid worker, you're on the go, and maybe you need a very good lightweight headset that you also need to talk on when you're doing all of these things. It has a ridiculous amount of battery life. It has a 20-day standby battery capacity. I mean, that's not quite a month, but 3 weeks. That is an insane amount of time. You get 32 hours of talk time when you have the ANC feature on. We'll get to the ANC, the active noise canceling, in a little bit. But if you turn that off, you get 65 hours of playback time, meaning you're listening to podcasts like I do and you're traveling. You got plenty of juice to take you through the day, if not multiple days, certainly on standby mode, so you don't have to hurry back and find somewhere to plug it in. Battery life is insane. The recharge time on this is only 90 minutes. It features an unbelievable 6 microphones. Now, all these microphones work together so that it maximizes your voice quality, so you sound well as filtering out the noises around you. If you're talking to colleagues, you're talking to customers, you're trying to close deals, the last thing you want is distractions to get in the way of the communication. I've been on many walks. My team doesn't even know that I'm out walking near the river. They can't hear the river, they can't hear the wind. And the microphone on it does an amazing job to filter out a lot of that so that you could just keep going. Here's a superpower that I absolutely love. When you're connected to your PC, you have a dongle that's included in the box. When you're connected to your PC and you're on a Zoom meeting or a Teams meeting, I highly recommend this dongle because it's going to integrate the call function. What does that mean? The moment you're on a Zoom call, you put on the headset to speak, it's going to activate the microphone. You can mute like this, come back, you're normally engaged, it'll activate. And if you have Zoom in front of you, you got your laptop or whatever, you'll be notified that you're muted in the headset. No more embarrassing moments when it comes to mute. It is an amazing thing to have at your fingertips. You have pretty good Bluetooth range. The advertised range is about 150 feet. I haven't had any issues using it here at home or even walking out my backyard or on the deck. The range has been really good. Does enough for most people. Look, if you got to get 150 feet, drop us a line. I'll be glad to tell you where that could be a potential problem, like walls and metal and all that. But for most of you, it's going to do the job when it comes to range. When you're using this, you can use it with both your PC and your mobile phone, and it can go back and forth, what's called multi-device pairing. Not all devices will switch back and forth very cleanly or at all. I won't name which one, but a very popular type of headset that's available on the marketplace today, it will only work in one mode. And that's frustrating for somebody that uses a PC all day long to be on Zoom, as well as my mobile where I get phone calls. You don't want that. You want to be fast and efficient. You need something that just switches back and forth without you thinking about it. Brings me to the next topic, the mobile app for the BH74. You want to use the mobile app, update the software as soon as you start using it, because you also get to activate the superpowers that are built into the app so you can customize it in a way so that it works just like you want it to. Check out the mobile app, download it. You'll thank me later. So let's talk about something that is important to me, and I think important to a lot of you, and that's the comfort. Let me show you here on this what makes this so different than a lot of the other headsets with microphones that are Bluetooth. You see this? It is oval. That shape is better in terms of contouring around your ear. Things that are circular, they look nice. I gotta tell you, they look nice, but oval is the right shape for your ear. So it stays on very nicely, sits on your head very well. It's very lightweight. You can use it across many applications. Teams users, Zoom, WebEx, Google Meet, Ring Central. Some of these apps, they have USB integrated functions, which means you can mute from the device, you can volume up and down from the device, and with some, you can also end the call from the BH74. Just one of those things that makes life a little easier. I noticed something the other day when I was on Microsoft Teams, and this is also something that you want to pay attention to with many other apps. This is on the PC. Some of these apps have the ability for additional noise suppression, and it's designed for that user that has no headset, no device, and they're just screaming into the laptop. And it's supposed to block out all of those distracting background noise. If you are using a quality Bluetooth headset like this one, you may find that that feature, you may want to disable it because the call quality when you have the noise canceling is so good that you don't need that to be activated because it's going to filter out all those noises, and in some cases will degrade the call quality. So if you're experiencing really bad audio using this kind of device, and it's not just this one, there are other devices that have really good noise canceling. If you turn the noise suppression on or the echo cancellation on some of these platforms, you may get less than desirable audio. So just test it. Okay. That'd be my advice. Just test it, turn it off. If you have some issues, turn it back on. But I would say the default for a lot of you that are going to use this particular headset, make sure that feature is turned off. Built into the BH74, you have different ANC modes. And this is good for those people that have distractions around you where you're working. And as David Epstein said, distractions are really harmful for the brain in terms of your focus. So the ANC can help you focus better because some of those noises, although they may be very low volume noises and distractions, allows you to focus. And if you don't want to have it on, you also have a built-in mic that allows you to listen into the environment. How does this work? I have a son. He's around the house. And there are times when I need to know what he's doing or I want to be aware. I may not be doing work things like a conference call or something like that, but I want to kind of pay attention to what's going on around me and still be able to listen to music or watch a podcast. I can put this into what's called listening mode. And this microphone, this external microphone, will listen to the environment around me. So I can kind of keep an eye on things. The listen in mode allows you to do that. Otherwise, the noise cancellation, it really shuts out the world. When you are in do not disturb mode, the lights will turn on red. So if you're working in an office environment or at home and those red lights turn on, the people around you are going to know you do not want to be disturbed. That's another nice superpower to have. Let me show you the layout of these buttons because they're laid out really well and very ergonomic. On here, you've got your volume up, volume down. You've got your multifunction button. You also have your mute button on the boom itself. So you can mute by raising the boom, which is, again, super cool. And you can also mute from the red button that's on the BH74. The headband is very flexible. It can accommodate a big noggin to a smaller one like myself. It's adjustable here. And the fact that it can rotate this way is what allows it to be even more comfortable. There are many headphones on the market where you can get this stretch. You can get this kind of telescopic effect, but they do not rotate. This rotation is what allows us to fit to your head and allows it to be extremely comfortable. There's two main reasons why people do not like headsets. They don't like the fit, they don't like the comfort. Small things make a huge difference, especially for users that are going to be using this for long periods of time. The Bluetooth standard on this is 5.3, which ensures interoperability with many other devices. It's backward compatible. And with 5.3, you're going to get a whole lot more stability. You're going to get a lot more security, and you're going to get an environment where the pairing is so much easier. Let me show you how to pair this with your device. In order to put it into Bluetooth mode and pair it with your mobile phone, you'll want to take the switch and flip it over and hold it down by this icon here, this Bluetooth icon. And you'll want to hold it. And you're going to hear power on, and then you'll be followed by a prompt that says pairing mode. I can hear it right from here. And then you're going to take a look at your phone. And you should scan for Bluetooth devices on your phone, and it'll pair right up. Super easy to pair this device. The active noise canceling feature is on this side of the headset, and it's down here. So touching that will toggle the ANC mode for on, off, as well as listen in mode. Super handy. The boom rotates up and down, but it does not rotate all the way around. So if you want this on the left side, you just know that this is only going to be worn on the right side of your ear. So if that's a limitation or a deal breaker, now you know before you buy it. So to sum it up, the BH74, would I use this? The answer is yes. I'm still using it. As you can see, it doesn't look perfectly new because I've been using it for several months. I would recommend it for those professionals that want something that is just a cut above a regular average Bluetooth headset. This one will do the job, especially if you got to talk. Boom, your voice sounds as good as it could sound. So I want to thank you for joining me today, hanging out with me for a little while. I've got some additional videos about other technologies and how they can help you be more productive. Go ahead and check out those videos. I'll see you in the next one.